y'all, it's Micayla. If you didn't already know, happy Halloween. I know I look ridiculous right now, and I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You know how I do. Like, I'm just excited. I'm gonna be a fairy, and I'm going all out this time. I have a wig. She's blonde. She's 6'13". Got her from TikTok shop. My whole costume actually is from TikTok shop. But this is a real wig. This is human hair. Okay, first human hair wig ever, now that I think about it. So yeah, but first, actually not first, I'm not gonna do my makeup first. I am going to tie my hair. I have it plaited, it's blow dried. And I'm so surprised I didn't think of this the last few times I've done wigs, but it's actually a lot easier to put your hair up in a bun when it's like stretched like this. Because in the past I would braid it back, like I would do actual cornrows, but I wouldn't like do it on blow dried hair because I didn't feel a need to. But actually my hair lays a lot flatter when my hair is blow dried or straightened or whatever the case. So you see, like, I'm about to put this scrunchie on over it. If I had a smaller one, I would use it. Actually, this scrunchie right here is from Micayla Creates. I'll make sure to list her Instagram in the description, but this is the brand that sent me a few scrunchies and I love them all. So I'm gonna wrap my hair in the scrunchie and bam! It's barely gonna poke out because scrunchies, like, you know, like they're, you know, sizable, but they flatten. You know what I mean? So, and it's silk or satin, whatever the material is. So we locked in. We locked in for real. And then I'm gonna brush this back. I'm not gonna lay my edges. I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? Do that real quick. Because I always lay this part every day for work, but I never lay anything else. It's like, you're not gonna see it. So now I'm going in officially with my makeup. Y'all, I think I like burned my bottom lip a few days ago trying to eat a Hot Pocket, and it was like way too hot. And this part was like, it was a little spot that was bleeding, and then a few little dots along here. So like it's healing, but at the same time, like sometimes you'll feel it throbbing and it's like, please don't start bleeding again. Like, don't do this to me. But anyway, completely got off topic. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And y'all, one day I was in Target and I just decided to get a bunch of like makeup. So here we are for real. I really should have did my eyebrows first before I decided to put this primer on my fingers, because now I'm going to struggle with opening this pencil, but it's fine. It's going to get opened somehow, some way, and it's all matters. But now we're going to get into the eyebrows. This is serious business. Because I'm going to be a fairy, I think I'm going to go pretty thin with my brows and like concealing them. I hate the way my eyebrows grow back in because they're not cooperating. They're not coordinated right now whatsoever. But when have they ever been coordinated for real when they're fully grown out? So anyway, the brow pencil I use is NYX, I don't know which one, what, it's Lift and Snatch. It's very fine tip, like very fine. And it just gives me a lot of control over where to draw my hairs and stuff. Because the thing with like when you use like the little pomades and you have to like brush like your eyebrows on, that's like good for like people who have thin eyebrows. But when you have thick eyebrows, you don't want to like fill them in too much, because then like, I don't know if y'all saw that thing going around on TikTok that was like eyebrow blindness or whatever, but that's a very easy thing to like happen to you when you use like tools that aren't like extra fine like this. I hope I'm making sense, but yeah, I just like that this gives me control over how much I fill in, where I fill in, and everything. I think this is like my first time I've actually gone into like the products I'm using. I don't think I've done that as many times as I've done my makeup on camera. I'm not an MUA, okay? Like I learned my makeup well enough to, you know what I'm saying, be able to do it well on my own face. But don't ask me nothing about makeup because I don't know. I don't know. I just know I watch Jackie Honest sometimes, okay? I kind of want them to be like slanted upward, kind of. Not like completely cutting off the tail of my brow. I'm just kind of shortening them a little bit. And then, yeah, add some hairs in the front. Now we gotta make this brow look just like this one, which is gonna be hard because these are like not sisters at this point. Honestly, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they grew in like this, but hey. And then the thing is, you don't, I mean, you want to like brush to, you know, get rid of the harsh lines, but you don't want to brush too much. You don't want to brush too much because then you like lose everything you just drew. Like, you don't want to do that, you know. I feel like everybody has that crazy brow that just has an insane arch, and then you gotta like try to even it out on the other eyebrow. Like, it's this one. I mean, y'all saw it before I even like drew it on. Like, my this is my left eyebrow. My left eyebrow is like the crazy one. Like, this one always grows in so beautifully, and then there's this one that's, no, it doesn't make any sense. If I sound kind of sick, I'm getting over a cold. Okay, English Micayla. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm not congested anymore, but at the same time I am. Like, my nose is clear, but at the same time, like, it's not. I don't know how to explain it. I used to put a lot of concealer under my brows, but now, like, I don't know, I feel like it kind of just looks better with just a little bit, you know, like, not too much, but, you know, it's a, I like to call it a statement line. I don't know. I can't talk during this part because it's like I'm making like really fine edits to my eyebrows right now. And it's like one wrong line and it's like, bro. So yeah, now I'm gonna wipe this off and I'm gonna blend in this concealer. And I'm gonna show y'all in a minute what concealer I'm using. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect right now. I'm probably gonna end up blending it in more later. I'm just trying to get like this excess out the way, kind of, sort of. Okay, so I'm not gonna show y'all concealer yet. I'm gonna show y'all the foundation because that's what I'm applying now. But this is the Maybelline Super Stay full coverage. My mom gave me this like years ago, and I've been using it since because it's like the perfect match for me. Like, I kid you not. What I do? Whoosh. My foundation brush. And I put some on my hand and just gonna take a little bit. I always go in light with foundation because I don't like too much foundation. I don't really think all that foundation is necessary for real, especially when it's full coverage. So I just apply enough, like apply the first few brushes on the sides of my face, and then I start spreading it to different areas of my face that don't need as much foundation, like my chin, like my under eyes, especially because concealer's gonna go right there. And then I move it up to my forehead, and I ain't doing no eyeshadow. I ain't doing none of that, to be honest with you, because I ain't messing with that. I have a whole eyeshadow palette, but I don't even like touch it because I don't know. That's just another. It's just gonna have to be another day, another time. I ain't gonna lie. Then I'm applying foundation to my forehead, but not a lot. I don't like foundation on my forehead for real, especially because it gets everywhere, and I just don't like it. That's really all the foundation I put on my face. Maybe a little bit more because my face broke out, and them dark spots is trying to peek through, and I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna go in with setting spray first before I go on with concealer, because big reason my makeup lasts so long is because I use setting spray after every, and I also like don't use a lot of foundation. Concealer time. This is the concealer I'm using. It's the Maybelline Super Stay. Again, just a concealer this time. Fairy. I gotta seem bright and whimsical, and you know, snatched, all that. So I'm actually going to be a little bit generous with this concealer for real. This brush really needs to be clean, but now it's just not clean. Not right now. Sorry. Wow, I look insane. Anyway, and it's coming together. I look like a mummy right now, but you know, I see the vision, and it's coming together. So now we're going in with the L'Oreal True Match, and then I just dot right there, and then do the jawline, chin, forehead, not really though, just, you know, not that much, and then my nose. I just do it like a little light dot right here. I guess I'll start with my forehead because the product that's on my cheeks is still drying. And you know, I'm not really like blending this in a particular way. I'm just kind of, you know, blending. I don't know. I don't know. Nose. And then I always blend upward. And then I blend the excess downward. And then the same thing to the other side. Oh yeah, look at this brush. This is a hot mess. I need to do better for real. But I'm just reinforcing the concealer I applied here. It's very easy to blend in, I will say. Concealer, it's so thick, you kind of have to like, you know, fight your way with it. But this contour, very easy to blend. Very demure, very mindful. And then with this, I'm gonna swipe to go along with like underneath my cheek. And then I swipe downward. So like I'm creating this jawline. You see? That's exactly what I'm doing. And I do the same thing to the other side. Mostly blending like underneath my cheekbone. And then I drag the excess down. And that's really it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit myself with the setting spray real quick. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend. Because it gets rid of these lines from the brushes and everything, and it just like gives everything a more like seamless look that the brushes don't really do. It also takes away like excess product and makes you look less cakey, so that's why I like going in after using brushes. And yeah, this looks way better than it did before I went in with this. So, I mean, bam. So I'm gonna hit myself with this setting spray again. Yep. So these are the lashes I'm applying today. They're Kiss brand. I just don't know which one they are. Oh, So Real. So Real by Kiss. That's the kind of lashes they are. They're very like dramatic, but they're wispy at the same time. So I feel like that would be perfect for this fairy costume. Isn't it lovely? All alone. La-da-dee-da, my heart. Whatever. I don't remember the words. No idea what the words are. Just singing on my ass. Yes, this lash glue stinks. I hate that I can smell it. Sometimes I really like wish my sense of smell wasn't like amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly line my eyes while I'm waiting on this glue to dry a little bit on these lashes. So I can't even talk while I'm doing this. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna just do this on camera. Then I'm gonna put some liner on my waterline. Not perfect, but it's not gonna matter once I put this mascara on, which, oh, I forgot to show y'all what eyeliner I'm using. It's the Revlon Color Stay, and it's actually brown eyeliner, it's not black. I didn't want to use black because for one, I actually don't have black eyeliner right now. I ran out like a while ago, but also I didn't want it to be like, oh, I still want to, I want to use like eyeliner and mascara, but I want it to look like light. You know, I don't know. I feel like if I use black, it's gonna be like gothic, and I don't want it to give that. I'm just using a little mascara to blend with the falsies. This is another reason why I want to do eyeshadow, because the size of these lashes, you're not even gonna see the eyeshadow for real. And I'm actually like trying to be pretty dramatic with these bottom lashes. I want them to stand out. My eyes, this is also brown. This is brown mascara. I should have used the primer first, but it's fine. But this is what I'm using. I don't know if the name is anywhere on it, but yeah, I don't forget what brand this is. I know it's the dual sided though, so if you go on CVS, you're gonna see this in the mascara section for sure. So now it's time for blush. I think I have two of these e.l.f. blushes. One of them is, I don't remember what the colors are. Oh, so one is Very Well and then the other is Pinky Promise. The darker one is Very Well. So I'm gonna use both of these. Cause I want my face to be very pink. I want it to be very like rosy, you know, type situation. I'm gonna go in with this darker one first. I think I'm gonna do it more like on the outside though. And then of course hit my nose, but like more so the bottom part of my nose. And then forehead. But not too much on the forehead. Well, that's a little bit too much, but anyway. So taking my brush and I'm just gonna go right in. And I always swipe it up. Cause you know, you wanna look snatched. And then I swirl it around my cheekbones. So, flawless. I love this color. For real, for real. Both of these blushes are really nice. Like, LP did your thing. I love how these show up on my skin. And we're gonna swirl this on my forehead. Oh, I like this on my forehead. I've actually never done this before. I like this. I might do this more often, like outside of this little costume. Shoot. Now I'm gonna go on with this lighter blush, the Pinky Promise one. And this time I'm gonna concentrate it more like in the middle, kind of, sort of, like directly on my cheeks and my nose. And this time I'm gonna concentrate more on my actual cheeks. This is actually a lot. Like more than I wanted, but you know, I feel like the way I'm set up, I usually like am pretty conservative. So if I feel like it's too much, then it's probably perfect. So that being said, all right, so I think this looks good. Now I'm about to go in with highlights. The best part, considering I'm literally a fairy, like I'm literally about to go obnoxious with this highlight. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But before I do that, I'm gonna blend out my under eye with this Beauty Blender. Beauty Blender really does come in clutch, y'all. It really does. So yeah, this is Fenty Beauty highlight. Fenty. This is the afternoon snack, I think. So yeah, I take my highlighter brush. I'm going crazy, like for real. I want my face to be a big old disco ball, for real. But for real though, like I'm a fairy, I gotta be sparkly, gotta be. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go in with eye pencil. This is the color dark brown. It's the NYX brow pencil, and I use eye pencil most of the time instead of a lip liner, because lip liner tends to have cream in it, and cream is like gloss, and I'm allergic to gloss, so I really like can't do anything cream because my lips will break out and everything. So I actually don't know what lipstick I want to use. I think I'm gonna go, this is darker than I thought it was, but it's fine. Exactly what I'm about to do, and that is, by the way, this is Revlon lipstick. It's matte, but it has a side that's gloss, so I'm gonna go in with this Velvet Matte from Victoria's Secret, and I'm actually going to use this in the middle of my lips to kind of brighten them up, but just a little bit because this has a lot of pigment. I should have did this first, but I forgot that I had it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is coming together. I like this. I like this a lot. Now I'm gonna reinforce with this darker gloss. I mean, not gloss. And that's that. I'm going to specifically spray my lips with the setting spray, and then I'm gonna spray my whole face because I want this to stay. I hate having to reapply like lipstick all night. Like, I can't stand that. Now we're gonna move on to this wig, but before I do that, I'm gonna let this camera charge a little bit, and I'm gonna change into my costume, and then we're gonna get into it. So, all right, I got my costume on. This looks so good. I'm gonna show y'all when, like, after I'm done installing the wig and everything. But I just want to install this wig. Super excited. Hopefully it comes with a wig cap, like most of them do. This is my first time ordering from TikTok shop. All the wigs I've gotten in the past have been off of AliExpress, and every time I get a wig from there, it comes with a wig cap and a set of lash strips. So hopefully that's the same here, because I don't want to have to dig in my closet for a wig cap for real. Looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do, but that's what it looks like. She's, ooh, okay. Let's see what we're working with in a minute. Alright, I found a wig cap. Now we're just gonna slap this bad boy on. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not wasting any time whatsoever. So, oh, it has a strap, so it's not going nowhere. I don't know why I thought this was glueless. I feel like it is supposed to be glueless, but she's very, very pretty though. Oh wow, this is gorgeous. I would have liked her to be a little bit thicker. I'm gonna just go in using Got To Be free spray. It's always what I use. I really should have did this first, but I don't know. I guess I got the impression that this was gonna be glueless, but it's not glueless. So far it's looking really good. So this is definitely not a glueless wig, but I can't even be that mad because this wig looks good as hell regardless, and I know how to lay wigs, so it's no biggie for real. I just wasn't what I was expecting. If I wanted it to be like strickety straight, then I would turn the heat up, but I actually like how wispy this wig looks, so I'm just gonna, like, you know, pass over it with a flat iron, but I'm not trying to, like, you know, completely alter the wig or anything. I just want it to look a little bit more put together, you know. Luckily this wig isn't very dense, so this isn't gonna take that long. It's coming together, guys. That's what matters. Actually gonna take some mousse and lay it across the top so it can lay flatter, because I don't have a hot comb to lay it flat, like, for real. Turn it up. So mousse does the trick when you don't have the necessary tools. Okay, so I'm in the middle of putting these final touches of the costume on, and I have to take the wig band off for this final piece. I don't know if this is gonna fit on my forehead for real. Actually, this is what I'm talking about, by the way. This is pretty cool, I must say. Second time's a charm. Ooh. She's pretty. I like her. This worked out great. Now, shit. I forgot I had these wings on. Oh my. Girl, I'm gonna try to blend this hairline with what's left on this brush. I don't know. I can do a lot better. I can do a lot better, but I really was not expected to have to do a full-blown, like, lace. You know what I'm saying? Install. Just a little bit. This foundation is darker than my skin tone, so it should balance the lace out. This is usually what I do. Yup. It's working. Alright, boom, that's good enough, y'all. Cause I really wasn't planning on fooling with like a full like lace install for real today. Like that was not the plan. However, I make do what I do. Let's do what it do. This looks good though. I'm pleased. Just gotta brush to conceal as much as possible. No. Alright. So that's it for the wig. We did our best and that's what matters. Okay, finishing touches. I'm actually gonna apply some gloss. I feel like gloss just makes sense with this look. And I know I said I'm allergic to gloss earlier, but just using it one night isn't gonna hurt my lips. I have to use it like consistently for like days, weeks, whatever, for like a reaction to show up, you know? Use that much, especially like because I just layered it with liner and lipstick, so the gloss doesn't really get through my lips when I do it this way. And then I'm gonna spray this sparkly body mist, shimmer mist, whatever you want to call it, from Bath & Body Works. I'm gonna spray this on myself because I just want to, I'm a fairy, it gotta be sparkly all over, you know, like it just makes sense. Okay? And just rub it in. Alright, I'm gonna put my shoes on and then I'm gonna show y'all how it looks before I head out, you know? And that's it. That's the look, y'all. I'm a fairy. Get into it. Like, hold on, because I look the fuck good. I look good, y'all. I like this. This is exactly what I was going for. And I did just that. We love that. So, let me put these shoes on. Because I actually don't know what shoes I'm going to wear. And I'm going to come back to y'all.